Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to the another new video on TCS reasoning ability question and answers. So many people are waiting for this reasoning ability question and answers and how the difficulty level and everything, right? So here is the video for you guys. So let's talk about it in depth by using some question and answers. What is the difficulty level you are going to face in your examination? Before that, I would like to tell you one thing that this is a placement season, right? And even if you want to get the all the TCS related updates, what type of questions you want to prepare and what is the test pattern, syllabus and preparation strategies and previous year questions, everything we will post on our all social media handles like Instagram. For example, if you're a 2024 batch, follow only PrepInsta Prime 2024 batch Instagram handle only, so that it will be dedicated to 2024 students especially, right? And also if you want to communicate with us and want to solve your queries related to TCS, I always suggest come to us through WhatsApp, Discord, LinkedIn and Telegram. Our team is always there to help you guys to get all your doubts clear, right? So, and also don't forget to subscribe to our PrepInsta YouTube channel. This will boost us to make more videos for you. So, without any further delay, let's get started with our very first question. So, before going to start the first question, I would like to give you the one suggestion that this is a recorded lecture, right? So, you can pause the video and you can solve this question on your own. Don't rush into the explanation, okay? So, try to pause the video and try to give an attempt on yourself so that you can know at what place you are and what are the new techniques I can learn from these explanations and how much time I can consume actually if I prepare, if I don't prepare. So all these things will comes only when you start practicing. Don't watch and don't listen. Just practice and then watch the explanation. Okay. So here is the first question you can see on the screen. If A plus B means A is mother of B and A hash B means A is father of B. So whenever they have given blood relation, which is includes symbolic representation, my first suggestion is don't read the data. The information they are providing, don't waste your time on reading it. Directly they go to the question what they're asking for. Then from the question, you can uh, predict the information they provided simply, right? So p at the rate q. So what is meant by at the rate? Find it out. Answer is completed for that particular portion, right? You don't have to worry about all the information they're providing, or you don't have to remember it also. So don't give a try to read it. So p at the rate means sister. So p is sister of q. This is what you have to do in the exam. This is what rough work I will do. And q hash r, what is meant by hash? Hash is nothing but here, which is father. So q is father of r. R at the rate yes, what is meant by at the rate? We already know, which is sister. So r is sister of yes. S minus t, what is meant by minus? Minus is nothing but here, which is brother. So s is brother of t. So that's it, answer completed. So without reading or without wasting any time, in order to draw the picture, you will take hardly 20 seconds. In next 10 seconds, you can complete the task. So the coding blood relations, actually we will call it as coded blood relations, which includes the code language, including in this. So it will take only 30 seconds to 40 seconds max to solve the questions. So you can utilize these time in the arrangements concepts and other high level problems. So you have to save your time. So let's see the question. What is the relation between P and T? See, what is the relationship between B and P and T? P brother is Q, brother children is these three people. Brother children will be either niece or nephew. And if you see the point of T, T father is Q, Q sister is P. So which is nothing but father's sister. So you can relate anything. But here if you observe in the comments, in the options or in the diagram, t gender is unknown. T gender is unknown means you have to start from t. T father is q, q sister is p. So father sister is aunt. So q is sorry p is aunt of t. But if they're asked in the reverse direction, for example, they specifically ask like this: how t is related to p? then answer is either niece or nephew. But we don't know the gender of the T, so you can say either or. But here they haven't given any particular answer, so that's why we took in the reverse direction. Don't think in one direction only. Why? Because they said, what is the relationship between them? If they asked how T relate to P, then answer is either or. But if they're asking for how they are related, you have to tell either P relation or T relation. T relation I can't predict, so I am taking P's relation directly. So this is how you have to do the problems. Very small problem, but there are lot of things too you need to think. So that's why I have given time to solve. Okay, so just look into the next problem, and even a lot of people will do a mistake. Even I am seeing the options itself directly, I am saying it is a direction based problem. A lot of students won't practice direction based problem, and they will waste a lot of time in their examination by creating some directions of north, east, west, and south like this, and they will write all the secondary directions, and they will waste a lot of time. See, in the examination, you don't have to waste your time. Utilize your time in the preparation. Invest 2 more hours in your preparation. Then, in the examination, this 2 hours extra efforts will save you at least 20 to 30 seconds. That is the case. You can be in the selection zone when compared with others. So, always preparation is the key. So many people will think that directions is damn easy and they will avoid the preparation on it. But still, in the examination they will or they cannot try to solve these questions within the time, and they are running out of the time. So this is what I have observed from the last few years. So that's why I'm telling you again and again, even the small concepts you need to prepare before the exam, then only you can able to attempt without fail in the examination. So just look into the question. A puppy was trying to find its mother. It was facing east. So see, whenever I am reading the data, I will draw the picture. I won't imagine like north direction, east direction, south direction, west direction like that. Why? Because I'm a bit familiar with that and I have little practice, right? So you also need to get that practice. So I am facing east. East means this direction, right hand side, and walk 10 meters. So I am writing like this. So this is 10 meters, for example, and turned south. South is nothing but immediately opposite to us. So, like this, and another 10 meters. Okay, here also it is 10, for example. Then it is started walking towards north. North means immediately opposite to this direction, south. So, it is going in a perpendicular, sorry, opposite direction, and walked for 20 meters. See, already this 10 meters it will cover, and another 10 meters it will travel. So it is went back, right, and turned west. West means your left hand side direction. So again walked for 10 meters. So 10 meters means, see, this is also 10, this is also 10. So two horizontal lines need to be in the same length. It will give you accurate answers easily. And move south 2 meters. So it moved south 2 meters. So it is here right now. In which direction is it from the original position and how far? So guys, this is a major important question. So many people will do wrong assumptions and wrong answers as well. For example, they have given like this also, 8 meters south. So many people will choose instead of north, south. Why? Because they don't know the way of asking question. Why? Because if they don't have practice, how can they able to know it, right? So simply I am telling you this logic. Remember, which direction it is from original position. Whenever they said from original position, I am telling you and writing in a different pen color as well. So from the starting point to end point you have to draw a arrow. Remember, from where they are asking, try to start the point and draw the arrow to the end position. For example, if they ask for the end position, start your arrow from end to starting. So see, this arrow is indicating which direction? North, right? So north direction. And what is the distance between them? Vertical displacement is 10 already, and 2 meters came back. So the distance will be remaining 8. So 8 meters north is the correct answer. So in order to confuse you here, I haven't given any option, but in the TCS they will give 8 meters south or 8 meters southeast northwest like this, then you have to take care of all these things. Okay, so let's get back to the next question. Again, I am telling you, try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first. Okay, so just look into the question. All plates are cups. So whoever know the syllogism concept, trust me, those are very beneficial for you. Actually, I am telling you, directions, blood relations, and syllogism concept, and some logical Venn diagrams, all these are very less time taking, very less time taking. The more time taking are arrangements, so you need to manage your time between them. Okay, so that's why whenever you have statement conclusion, which is called as syllogism type concepts, always save your time by doing quickly. Just look at here how quickly I will do. All plates are cups. All plates, cups means all plate set need to comes under C. And all cups are spoons. All cups are spoon means all the cups must be covered by the spoon set. See here, I am not writing the all the abbreviations or full form of the set. Just I am writing the initial alphabets. That's more than enough. Some spoons are fork. Some spoon are fork. And all fork are bowl. All fork, this is the least possibility I can cover the all the forks, so that I am not intentionally draw the relationship between S set and B set, but my intention is to cover the F set. By default they got interacted, but intentionally I didn't do it. So this is how you need to do the problems. So I have drawn the pictures, right? So let's do the conclusions. All bowl are plates. So all bowls are plates. See, I am writing in a black color now. This is the bowl set and this is the plate set. So only observe those two black circles. What you have seen, you may see like this, right? Which is nothing but there is no interaction between them. There is no into mark between them. Nothing, right? It's an empty space, vacuum or a space. So if you have any space between two sets, remember this word, it's very important. The answer is always don't know. So if you don't know, don't conclude anything. If you don't know, you don't have to say yes or correct or not. If you don't know, keep quiet and do nothing. Assume everything is a wrong. That's it, right? So if you don't know the fact, until you know the real truth of the fact, don't agree with that, right? So don't know. If you don't know, any conclusion is wrong. Conclusion means 100% sure. If you do not 100% sure, any conclusion is wrong. Like this, remember, it's more than enough. So first conclusion is wrong. Okay, at least some spoons are bowl. See, at least some spoons are bowls. Is it correct or not? Sorry, it's my bad. At least some spoons are bowl means spoon set is this. Yes, right? So S is interacted with bowl. Am I right or not? So some of the spoons is common with bowl. So 2 is correct. Next, all cups are not plates. These are the all the cups which are not in the plate set, right? So whatever the spiral I have highlighted, that area is not in the P. So it is, I can say it's a not P, right? So 3 is also correct. Second and third options are correct. So I can say option D is correct. Even I will tell you fourth one is right or not. Just assume this. All plates are being spoons. So see, P set is here and S set is superset, right? So all PRS or not. As per our estimation, it's not. Why? Because only all the elements in P are in the S, but all the S, okay, all plates being spoons is true. We don't have to even use the possibility word. Directly, all the plates are in the spoons itself. So directly it is correct. We don't have to use the possibility word also. All plates are spoons is a possibility. Yes, it is true. So fourth one also correct. Why? Because P is subset of S. See, simple. If P is subset of C and C is subset of S, directly P will be subset of S. So all the elements in P must be in the S. I think I don't have to explain this much in depth, but I would like to tell you guys as a freshers, you guys need to understand all these things. In order to achieve this level, you need to know theory of at least 45 minutes to 50 minutes theory. Those we already embedded in our prime courses. Okay. So try to watch those who are already prime members. And the salaries of Amit and Binit are in the ratio 5 is to 6. Find the salary of Amit. So many people will do these type of mistakes, or sorry, these type of problems wrongly. Why they will do wrongly, I will tell you, which is nothing but here they have given some information. The salaries of Amit and Binit in the ratio 5 is to 6, and they are asking for find the salary of Amit. Frankly, I am telling you here, if you know the concepts without using pen and paper, you can solve these problems. Even I will also solve these problems without pen and paper. Why? Because I will read the data, I will say like it's a imaginary thing. Can I solve it or not? If I solve, the data is sufficient. If I can't solve, the data is insufficient. That's it. This is a judgment skills. See, the ratio is 5 is to 6, right? So let's look into the first statement. Binod's salary is 12,000. So if Binod's salary is 12,000 and I know their ratio is 5 is to 6 and one person's salary is 12,000, can I find the second person's salary or not? Imagine, can you find or not? Is the only question. You don't have to find. Ask yourself, can you find? Yes, their ratio is given. One side value is known, another you can easily find. So answer is option 1 alone, you can solve the question. Next, go to the second one. The sum of the Amit and Binit salary is 22,000 rupees. So we know the ratio already in the question and they have given the sum of the salaries. Can you find or not? Yes, I can divide this total amount into two ratios. Yes, I can find. Don't find. Imagine yourself. Yes, I can find. So, second alone you can find. So, one alone I am finding the answer. Second alone I am finding the answer. So, individually I am getting the answers from statement 1 and statement 2. Then you have to choose either 1 or 2 is sufficient to answer the question, or any one statement is sufficient to answer the question. So which statement it is that? 1 alone, 2 alone, both together is not required. Individually we got the answer. Both the statements put not together not sufficient, and either of the statement taken individually is sufficient to answer the question. So option E is correct. See guys, how we will do without using pen and paper. Simple. I will see the question, okay, the ratio is given and one person's salary is given and you know the ratio, you can find the second person. Okay, I can find 1 alone. Next, second alone. Ratio is given and sum of the salary is given. So I can divide for these two. So here also I am finding the answer. Option 2, either or. This is how you need to solve the questions in your examination so that it will be very useful for your time and everything. So just look into the next problem. Yes. Again, I am telling you guys, try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first and then look into the explanation so that you guys can understand bit easily, right? So just look into the problem. A team of 4 is to be selected from the batsman KLMN. So here batsmen are KLMN. So whenever I have a huge data, what I will do always, I will do a simple rough note beside so that I will never look back into the data. And 4 bowlers. So we have a bowlers of WXYZ. So I don't have to read the data again and again. And there would be at least 2 batsmen in the team using the following criteria. So you have to select a team, at least 2 batsmen need to be there. Okay. 3 lines of data you don't have to even remember. You have everything on your rough note. Next, L and Y cannot be together. Okay, L and Y cannot together. K and Z must be together. So if K come, Z will come together. Okay, so here I am writing some star or into, which is nothing but they can't together means. Okay, X cannot go with M or vice versa. So x cannot go with m or vice versa, which is nothing but mx are not together. And w and n are must together. W and n are must together. Okay, four statements are over. Which of the following four cannot be selected as a team? So you have to select which of the following four. One is cannot be selected, right? So see whether which option is satisfying all our conditions. K, Z together, L not Y, M not X. So all are satisfied the condition. So it is true. Why? Because if L will come, Y won't come. Yeah, Y didn't came. And M also. So option A is correct. Next, M W Y N. M W. Yes, M different, W different. There is no relation given. Y N. Yeah, Y and N different. So this can be also formed. And L K. Okay, L is here, K is here, and Z must come, right? So Z also came, and X. So M is not there. So option C also can be created. Next, L W M Y. See guys, in the first option, if L will be there, Y can't come, right? So option D is correct. Why? Because this group cannot be created. If L will come, Y can't come. Simple. So data may be huge, but the solution is very easy. So whenever we are doing this type of problems, I'll always suggest my students, whenever you have a conditions, rather than doing this type of procedure, which is nothing but can be selected, cannot be selected, I'll always immediately tell my students we will train them that always go through options for this type of problems. So in the practice, they will try once and they will come to us and we will say always go through options for this type of problems. And L and Y, here they together. So we have to find can't. So option D is correct and they will do in just in seconds rather than wasting 1 minute of time. So this is what you need to learn, right? So you need to improve your speed and skills and everything. So that's why I always suggest my students to go through our PrepInsta Prime and start your preparation. It's like a one subscription for all your needs, all your placement needs. One subscription is enough. So many don't know about our PrepInsta Prime as well. So that's why we are explaining in a quick time. So in 1 minute, I will explain about this, which is nothing but around 200 plus courses you can learn under one subscription itself. So if you purchase for particular time period, and you can watch or you can complete all these courses whatever you like. For example, data science, AWS, C++, or C, Java, Python, DSA, competitive coding, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud computing, ethical hacking, DBMS and SQL, operating system, Amazon, which is nothing but company specific courses like Amazon, TCS, NQT, Wipro, Cisco, etc. All the things you can learn at one place. And I will also show you our platform, that is prepinstaprime.com, and you can see on the screen this is like a Netflix for the education. And you know about the Netflix and Amazon Prime and remaining OTT platforms, right? If you get one subscription, you can watch any movie. Similarly, if you got one subscription of our PrepInsta Prime, you can watch our 200 plus courses at any time you as per your requirement. For example, popular skills like data science and data analytics and everything. We have a full stack development like full MERN stack, which is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, MongoDB, and Node, React, and everything we have embedded here in the full stack, which consisting of MERN stack. Actually, you can start your preparation. And popular languages like C, C++, Java, Python, and basic coding, intermediate coding, competitive coding. And if you want to learn DSC in any programming language, you can learn here. And when coming to the aptitude section, we have everything created for each and every company. If you prepare this aptitude section, you can clear any type of company's written test. And if you want to prepare a company specific, for example, TCS is the key, right? So you can directly go to the company section and you can go to the TCS NQT course and you can start your preparation here itself directly if you already know about basic knowledge of different things, so that you can prepare only TCS specific, what type of questions you need to prepare and what is the syllabus you need to take care of, and what is the we are have a practice mocks and everything. It will increase your selection criteria, right? So this is what you need to go through. And Also, for especially for TCS, I would like to say this: we have a 200 plus hours of course content, and aptitude, logical, verbal, and a 10 plus mock test, 300 plus topic wise mocks, and previous year questions and coding and interview preparation, everything we have, and all the links is given in the description of the video, and you can use the coupon code YouTube to get the maximum discount immediately. So don't miss this opportunity, try to grab this opportunity, use the coupon code YouTube. And also, if you want to see our course quality, here is the some screenshots of our multiple courses. You can see here we are explaining the time and work and pipes and systems concept, and you can see all the screenshots how we are teaching our prime students. And if you want to see all other screenshots also, I am showing here with the multiple projects and everything. So this is what we will do in our PrepInsta Prime. So try to grab this opportunity and start your preparation. So here is the next question. Again, try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first, then look into the explanation. Will do this type of problems in less than 5 to 10 seconds without using pen and paper as well. And even I also see FB not and BD not. So answer is neither nor. See how simple I did. I will explain how to do this type of problems. Just look at here. The conclusion is F and B. So F is greater than B. So in order to make this relation correct, remember the sign or less than greater than signs flow must be in symmetric way, which is nothing but B less than F or less than or is equal to something. If you have a continuous similar symbols only, then this conclusion will be correct, or else it is wrong. So if I traveling from here B is greater, and immediately I got opposite symbol. So whenever you got opposite symbol, remember you can't find the relationship between those two values. So immediately the conclusion is wrong. Here I am telling you in a single line, it feels like easy, but in order to reach that and in order to have multiple sub cases will be there, in order to know that you need to know theory of all the inequalities and everything, right? And next, B and D. If you see from B to D, there is opposite symbols. Whenever opposite symbols are there, conclusions are wrong. So that's it. So if both the conclusions are wrong, you have to choose either or. Nothing else you have to do, right? So this is how you need to practice, guys. With one problem, don't feel like you got everything. Remember, you need to practice a lot to reach this level. So never ever neglect the practice. Okay. So just look into the next problem. In a class, there are 7 students, including boys and girls. Whenever they have given including boys and girls, you need to take care of their gender as well. So it's very important. And A, B, C, D, F, G. Okay. A to G, 7 members, 7 students is good. So we don't have to read it again. They sit on 3 benches, 1, 2, 3. Okay. We don't know the order, either top to bottom or bottom to top. Let's wait. Such that at least 2 students on each bench. Guys, just look at here. We have 7 members and at least 2 members will sit in the bench. So in one bench, 3 members are sitting, right? At least 2 persons per bench means 6 members got arranged. 1 person left and we don't know where he will sit. So wait for some time. We will arrange everything, okay? And the data is done. At least 1 girl on each bench. So at least 1 girl need to be there. So this is also, just remember, I have written the rough note. I don't want to waste my time on the small things. Always I will write a rough note. Even it is not understandable by you, but I can recall the data whatever I am writing. Okay. C, who is a girl student, does not sit with AED. So directly what I am doing is, I don't bother about this arrangement. I will start putting the persons C here randomly, and she won't. Why? Because C is girl, they mentioned. So here AED won't sit. Okay, cool. One statement done. F is a boy, sits with only B. F is a boy, only sits with B. Only means what? In that row, only FB was there, no persons will be there. And if F is already male and we know at least one girl need to be there, so F is male means B will be female. A sits on the bench 1. Okay, luckily whatever we arranged, it's coincidence. So this is the bench 1. So A is sitting on the bench 1 with his best friends. Guys, just remember here, if A sitting with only one person, they will say A sits with his best friend. But they said best friends. What is meant by best friends? Definitely another two persons were there with A. This is what you need to remember. G sits on the bench 3. Guys, bench 1 is A, and okay, there is a possibility G can also sit here. Okay, G cannot sit in the first bench, right? Okay, I did wrongly. So just look at here. G sits on bench 3. G sits on bench 3 means in first bench G can't sit, and there is no place for, so there is no chance for G in the second. So this is the third, this is the second. So G must be here. Already female was here. You can say it is male or female, we don't know about the G. So let's wait for some time. Next, E is brother of C. So E is brother of C. Guys, wait. Second and third bench will have two persons, and all the remaining persons will sit in first bench only, right? So I can say E and D are here. So A, D, E are together. And E is brother of C. So E is brother of C. And how many girls are there out of 7 students? Okay. How many girls we need to find? Guys, just look at here. E is not a female. F is not a female. And okay. How many male, female are there? Female 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can do one more thing. If you carefully observe what I skipped, you need to take care of that. A, his best friend. His means what? A is also male. So D is female. So A also got eliminated. So wrongly here I have missed his word. So randomly when I am seeing his best friends, I have explained you, right? So I just recall his best friend, I forgot. So immediately remember his best friend means immediately you have to justify his gender as well. His hair, all these type of things. Okay. So if you have any other things, just look at here. Right, there is nothing. So do we know G gender? G is sitting on the bench 3, but didn't said any he or she. So 1, 2, 3, 3 girls were sure. But if G become male, only 3. If G become female, 4. So answer is 3 or 4. We don't know about the G gender, so that's why. So if I did anything wrong for the G, please let me know in the comment section. And there is a surprise for you guys at the end of the video if you feel we did wrong. Okay, mostly here G gender we don't know. So answer either 3 or 4 we got here. So let's look into the next problem. Next one, the figure marked X folded form box. 4 possible A, B, C, D are given in the below of the sum which can be formed and some cannot be formed. Choose from the alternative boxes that can be formed. Okay, just look at here guys. Whenever you have a unfolded two-dimensional image, always remember when you are folding them, always opposite faces will have one block gap. So G and U are opposite. So G and U are opposite. And N and M are opposite. So M and N are opposite. And last P and A are opposite. So P and A are opposite. Remember, in isometric view, opposite faces cannot come together. Remember this word, the problem got solved. And in order to reach this level, you need to practice a lot. We have a separate visual reasoning section for this type of problems. In our Prime, you can start learning from them if you want. But simply I will tell you for this particular problem, if we have written opposite faces, right? And in isometric view, opposite numbers or opposite letters cannot come together. Remember this. And you need to find the can be formed. So which is a true cube. See, GU are visible here, right? Guys, see, if you are able to see the front screen of your phone, you can't see the back panel or back camera, right? So in isometric view, you can't see opposite faces at a time. At most you can see the edges of the phone, like side edge or top edge or bottom edge, but you can't see exactly opposite one. So that's why G and U are opposite, but I am seeing here means this cube is wrong. That's it. And next A, so A is not there, and U, G is not there, and N is not there, so this is a valid cube. And next A, if I am seeing A, okay, P is not there, and M and N are together, but here they are saying opposite, so it is wrong. Next AP, see, PA are I am seeing together, so it is also wrong. So only one cube that can be formed is only to option B. So in order to reach this level, you need to practice a lot of visual reasoning based questions. So I suggest practice from now onwards. Why? Because TCS will focus on visual reasoning questions for sure. Next question. Given below, the question followed by two statements 1 and 2 each contains some information. Decode the following statement and sufficient to answer the question or not. Okay, again I am telling you, data sufficiency is about whether data is sufficient to answer the question or not. That's it. Don't try to solve the question. Okay. So just look at here. How many rupees would Shalini need to spend on 11 pencils and 14 pens? Guys, in order to know about 11 pencils and 14 pens total cost, you need to know about pencil cost and pen cost, right? So you need to get values of two variables. So when you will get two variables values, when and if and only if you have a two equations, right? So let's go through the statements, which one is sufficient or not. Shalini spent the amount of 201 rupees to buy 15 pencils and 12 pens. So here two variables, the total amount is equal to 201. So two variables, only one equation. So statement 1 alone is not sufficient. I am talking about alone. Okay, let's go to the statement 2 alone. Shalini spent 121 rupees to buy 7 pencils and 9 pens. So statement 2 alone also. Don't look at the 1. Only look into the statement 2 alone. So 7 pencils and 9 pens, again two variables, we created only one equation. So statement 2 alone also not sufficient. Alone is not sufficient, then only join them together. I have two variables, I have two equations. Can you solve this equation or not? Yes, we can. Why? Because we have two variables, and again I am saying two equations. You don't have to solve. Can you solve or not? Imagine. Yes, we can solve. We have did a lot of things in our schooling time, right? So we can solve together. So immediately you have to choose the combination of both the statements are not sufficient. The combination of both the statement 1 and 2 are necessary. So option B is correct. So I hope you guys got the point. So here we are not calculating, we are expecting whether it will be calculated or not. And in the TCS also in the advanced sections, they are asking about all the arrangements, the previous problems of blood relations, and this type of statement conclusions they are asking. It's all about your judgment skills rather than the calculation speed. Reasoning is all about your intelligence and problem solving ability, not about the calculation part. Remember this. Okay. So look at the statement. In one day cricket match, the total runs made by the team is 200. Okay. And out of this, 160 runs were made by spinners. Okay. The conclusion. 80% of the team consisting of spinners. Guys, even in the team, one spinner is there. If he scored 160 runs, he can make it, right? So, the spinners made 160 runs. For example, they said 80% of runs did by spinners, the conclusion is right. But they are saying 80% of team is spinners. What is this? Spinners maybe 2% hit a partnership of 160 is a possibility, right? So the conclusion is wrong. Here we are talking about the runs made by spinners in the statement, but in the conclusion they are talking about the team. It's irrelevant, right? So remember, conclusion always need to derive from the statements. Don't assume. This is an assumption, not a conclusion. Next, the opening batsmen were spinners. Who said? Who said about the opening batsman in the above statements? There is no point of opening batsman statement, so conclusion is wrong. So simply neither nor. So option E is correct answer. Neither one nor two follows. Okay, so this is how you need to classify the concepts. Okay, this is all about your judgment skills. So that's why it's very important. So in advanced section they will give these type of problems a lot. So practice more and more. Okay, that's it for this video, and I would like to tell you one more thing. We have a total TCS preparation course which is of 200 plus hours. Course content aptitude, logical, verbal, within a good mannered and good. We finally analyzed all the previous year TCS papers and we created our course based on these topics, and you can access the 10 plus full mock test which is similar to your TCS real exam. So you can give around 10 attempts in the mocks so that you can improve yourself, and 300 plus topic wise mocks. So each topic will consist on different mocks, and previous year paper questions also you can go through so that you can see the difficulty level of previous year TCS questions, and coding and interview preparation as well. And all the links is given in the description of the video. And again I'm telling you, the coupon code is YouTube to get the maximum discount. Don't miss this opportunity. And this is the placement season, and a lot of companies will hire. In order to get the company hiring updates and links or the test patterns, formats and everything, I suggest go through our Instagram handles, follow the corresponding year Instagram handle to get immediate update for you. And in order to reach us, follow in our all WhatsApp, Discord, LinkedIn, Telegram channels were there. Please reach us and clarify your doubts about all the TCS and other companies. And last but not least, please subscribe to our PrepInsta YouTube channel so that you will get immediate updates and videos about the different companies, and it will boost us to make more videos for you. And comment in the comment section. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye bye.